So this video is going to go through finding points of intersection of a straight line and a circle. So sometimes it might say to solve them simultaneously, and that means exactly the same thing. So whether it says solve simultaneously or find the points of intersection, it's exactly the same method. So you can see on this one here, this is the equation of the circle. This is the equation of the straight line. So have a look at the equation of the straight line. Make sure x or y is the subject. So on this one we can see x is already the subject, and we know that x equals y take away 5. So if x equals y take away 5, what I'm going to do is, instead of the x squared here, I'm going to replace the x with y minus 5. So that y minus 5 is going to go up there where the x is. So my first thing I'm going to write down, instead of x squared, I'm going to write, and I'm going to put it in brackets, y minus 5 squared. Then I'm going to keep the plus y squared, and that equals 13. So my next step after that is going to be to expand these brackets. Now you've got to be careful to remember that y minus 5 squared is actually y minus 5 times another y minus 5, like that, because when you square something you're timesing it by itself. Then I've got this plus y squared, and then that equals 13. So we've got double brackets here to expand. So I'm going to get y squared, I'm going to get minus 5y, minus another 5y, so that's going to be minus 10y, and minus 5 times minus 5 is plus 25. Then I've still got this plus y squared here, and that equals 13. So simplifying that, you can see I've got y squared plus y squared, so that's 2y squared minus 10y plus 25 equals 13. This is a quadratic equation because it's got a y squared in it, so I want to make this equal 0. So I'm going to take away 13 from both sides, so it would be 2y squared minus 10y plus 12 equals 0. Is there anything I can do to make this a little bit simpler? Well, I can divide it all through by 2. So I'd get y squared minus 5y plus 6 equals 0. And then I need to factorise this equation here. So I want numbers that multiply to get 6 that I can make minus 5 from. Now just watch out, because on this one you could have 6 times 1. But if you use minus 6 and 1, that would give you, so if I show you here, if I used y minus 6, y plus 1. If you expanded that, that would give you minus 6 on the end, and we actually want plus 6. So it's actually going to be to do with 3 and 2. I'd have to do y minus 3, y minus 2. And therefore my two solutions are positive 3 and positive 2. Now remember, with simultaneous equations, you've also got to find the x value for each of those. So going back up to the equations, we know that x is y take away 5. So that means whatever y is, you need to take away 5 from it. So if y is 3, I'm going to take away 5 from that, and so x would be minus 2. If y equals 2, I'm going to take away 5 from that, and so x would be minus 3. So if I do one more example with you, so again, the top one here, that's the circle. Whenever it's x squared plus y squared, that's the circle. This is the equation of the straight line. So y is the subject of this one. So I know that y is x minus 7. So where I've got y in this one, instead of writing y squared, I'm going to write x minus 7 squared. So the first x squared will stay the same. Instead of y squared, I'm going to write x minus 7 squared, and then that equals 25. Remember, this means that you're timesing x minus 7 times another x minus 7. And now we're going to expand these brackets. So the first x squared will stay the same. If I expand these brackets, I'm going to get x squared. Then I would get minus 7x minus another 7x, so that is minus 14x. And then finally I would have minus 7 times minus 7, which is positive 49. So simplifying that, I've got 2x squareds minus 14x plus 49 equals 25. So again, this is quadratic, so let's minus the 25. So I'd get 2x squared minus 14x. 49 take away 25 is 24. Can I make this any easier? Yep, I can divide all this by 2. So I'd get x squared minus 7x plus 12 equals 0. And now you want to factorise this. So again, numbers that multiply to get 12 that we can make minus 7 from. So it's going to be to do with 4 and 3. To make minus 7, it would have to be minus 4 and minus 3. So x could be positive 4 or x equals positive 3. Now I need to work out the y values. So going back up to the equations, I know that y is the value of x take away 7. So if x is 4, I need to take away 7, so that would be minus 3. If x is 3, take away 7, so y would be minus 4.